So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This vlog for today is especially for those who watched my previous video or vlog about how I transitioned from corporate to freelance, especially to Mr. Ken Aquino who watched my video till the very end. Thank you so much, Ken, for watching and literally asked me to film another vlog to tell you guys how much I earned last year, the entire year last year freelancing. First of all, thank you so much for watching and thank you for your interest in this video. And if you haven't watched my previous vlog about how I transitioned to freelance, I'll put a link here somewhere and I hope you watch it first before you go here for context. So let's start very quickly. I got my first client in 2022, sometime end of January. And it was a local client. It's an e-commerce women's fashion brand. And I just reached out to my friend because the owner of the business is her sister. So there are no contracts and other corporate formalities, just literally work in exchange for pay or commission. So I write their email campaigns, email newsletters, and those sort. And for my first client, I earned a total of 15,258, or that's more or less $300 depending on exchange. I've been on call for this client sometime January to July, and I work in my own hours depending on what the client needs or what the client wants me to do for their business. So basically, I really don't have fixed working hours with them, and that's it. For the second client that I got, I got the second client around end of Feb, and then based on my notes here, this client is an international author and he sells his books on Amazon. In fact, this client sent me his books, the books that he has written, for me to read so that I could write in his voice. I found this client via onlinejobs.ph, and my role is also a copywriter for this client. And then total earnings from this client is, let me check. Since this client pays me in USD and pays me through PayPal, I've been paid $250 for 7 weeks from Feb 20 to April 3. So that's a total of 1,750 USD, or based on the conversion at that time, I'm not really sure, but it's around 94,000 for the second client. So within that span of time, that's the amount of money that I earned. On to my third client. So my third client, I also got hired through online jobs, and it was a fixed rate. I had a contract sent via email for this one. I had one interview with this client, I think, and the niche of this client is in the construction software, which I also specialize in with my freelancing services. So for this client, I got around, since I work with this client for 3 months, that's around 3,600 USD, or around 194,400 pesos. I'm not really certain about the exact amount. As much as I want to give the exact amount, I can't because I can no longer recall the exchange rate during those times. So what I can remember is that the exchange rate was quite high in 2022, if you can remember. It's all over the news, right? So that's where I base my conversion from. So what else do you need to know about my third client? I work full time and I can work anytime. And then sometimes we have meetings just to check in on my progress or my deliverables. My role was also a marketer, or like, I think it's an end-to-end marketing position. And I take care of content marketing stuff like email, newsletter, copy, marketing strategy, planning for like how to increase subscriptions, how to increase. So basically that one. Now on to my fourth client. My fourth and my last client for the year 2022, still in the same niche as before, as my third client. It's the construction software niche. And then I got this client via cold emailing. Like, I just literally reached out to them via email and pitched my services just to ask them if they would need my help. So, yeah. For this client, I was hired to work 20 hours a week, and my rate was $9 per hour. So I could work anytime, and then I could report upon their request. So depending on any updates and progress on our deliverables as well. So the timeline of this for my fourth client was from October to second week of December. So my earnings for this client reached 93,768.36, or roughly around 1,700 USD. So for the entire year, this is how much I earned. And I think amount is relative because I can't say it's enough with a lot to consider, like bills and whatever. But I just want to highlight that this is how much I earned freelancing, purely freelancing. Like, I did not get into corporate work the entire 2022. So it's not really bad to earn this much while working in the comfort of your home. And I just really want to share this because maybe there are others of you who also want to do freelance work. I think this is just really the highlight of freelancing. The amount that you get from your clients is really a significant amount of money considering the work that you do. Ever since I got into freelancing, I joined a freelancing community, and that's where I get my mindset that earning this kind of amount is already a big deal, of course. Not to brag, but other freelancers I see in the community are actually earning more. And I don't know if you would believe me or not, but the amount that I'm earning here, the amount that I'm showing you that I've earned for the entire year of 2022 is just a fraction of what I earn in a month time, or like in a month that they do freelance work, or like, yeah, because others have already scaled so much, like they have their own agencies and they're working on so many things. They're outsourcing other freelancers as well because they have already built their brand and their agency. So that's why I think with this kind of amount that I earn for the entire year is really not bad. Although there are a lot of mistakes. There are probably a lot of mistakes that I've done during the entire year of 2022, but I'll save it for another vlog and I hope to talk about it soon. So please leave a comment down below on what else do you want to know about freelancing, so that maybe we could include it on my next vlogs, or maybe I could share my thoughts about it, if I've experienced them or not, and whatever. So please feel free to reach out if you have questions, or like if you want to know more about something or about freelancing in general. So go for it. I'll be on the other end. I think on my next vlog I'm going to share to you how I got these clients, or like what I maybe some steps, or like what I did to land these clients. But for now, I just really want to share how much I earned, because that's what I promised you in my previous vlog. And this is it. I promised to share how much I earned the entire year. So this is it. And I hope you look out for the next vlog that I'm going to make. It's going to be about how I landed these clients and maybe a few freelancing mistakes that I did. I'm not sure. I'll just think about it first. But for now, this is it. And thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you on my next one. Bye!